Hi everyone and welcome back. We are here at Animal Kingdom. It is a magical day. We made it. I've got my ears, I've got my nails, I've got my earrings, I've got my shirt. It is time to go. I will let you guys know all about the fun stuff that's happening here. So far everything's pretty much the same as everywhere else. Universal, Busch Gardens, they've got the lines on the floor, they've got the temperature check zone, they've got security, nothing too out of the ordinary. It is really humid today, but that's to be expected. It is Florida. Behind me I've got the Tree of Life. And one fun fact about that, it was actually a old part to an oil rig that they turned into the Tree of Life. They needed something that was hurricane safe against winds, and none of the leaves are even real on there. They are a fabric type of material, and there are over 300 images on the trunk of the tree. So try to find them all if you can. So as we made our way into Animal Kingdom, they have the temperature check zone in front of the security zone, and it was pretty interesting. I would say it wasn't as organized as it could be, or it might be in the future. There was a lot of people kind of huddled in this little corner where you turn to the right to get your temperature checked. You could tell that they had a bunch of lines on the floor where people should stand, and to the left, like as you're walking a straight line towards the screening. But to turn that area right there, it wasn't thought out very well. So I think there's gonna be some added barriers to kind of direct people to go a little more in a circle around that corner just to get in. But the rest of it was pretty good. I heard from another person that when going through security, they were giving everyone clear plastic bags that you would put all of your electronics in and then walk through the scanners with the rest of your belongings. But that wasn't the case. They simply just asked me to hold out my umbrella in front of me as I passed through the scanners. They made sure that it was the umbrella and said okay. just got off of Flight of Passage. That was my first time riding it, and wow, that was amazing. Spectacular. A must-do attraction. We're gonna try going over to the Navi River ride, and we'll see you later. They do in some places skip lines where you actually have to walk from one to the other one to the next one before there's actually a place to stand, because they can't do social distancing perfectly there. So here's another example where you've got one sticker here, and then you have to go all the way around this line to that line, because between here and here, but then in places where they can't skip lines, you have barriers separating. I don't think you can really see it too much in Flight of Passage, but you can definitely see it here.
They invite you to join in the fun, right where you are. Wave hello as they float by.
Finishing up Pandora area, we made our way over to Africa and then across to Asia. And we actually saw some of these floats. So this is Disney's version of the parade for now. They are sending out a couple of characters on a boat along the river, so they're taking advantage of the river that they have across the island, which is, I think, pretty creative, good to them. And you can see that it's not always characters, But it is a pretty fun way just to kind of stop and take pictures of your favorite characters as they pass by. So this is the back side of the Tree of Life. Just another angle so you can check and see what other animals you can find hidden within the trunk.
Oh, the relaxation seat.
So just like they have in Busch Gardens and Universal, there is an area where you can take your mask off. It is in between the Asia area where the safari is and Mount Kilimanjaro, right opposite the theater. They've also replaced the original show that was here, Up, A Great Bird Adventure, with their new Feathered Friends in Flight. And so there is shows that are still going on. This is one example of how they've decided to do the seating arrangement. Okay, it is now 11:30 and I've got some reflections on my day. We started in the Pandora area and got through that very quick. It hasn't been full at all here. I don't really know what the capacity is, but it's very low. We did the 2 rides in Pandora, We made our way to Africa. We chose to skip the safari ride because we'll probably do it later on in the evening. And then we made our way to Africa. No, excuse me, Asia. And watched the show there. That was pretty cool. It was a birds show. It was very nice, very refreshing. And then we made our way to the Kilimanjaro ride, the Everest ride. And that was a 25-minute wait. I don't think it really took that long. It took probably about 20 minutes. And we're gonna continue making our way over to Dino Land. So we're making pretty good traffic right now. We are here at the Rainforest Cafe. We had reservations for 1 o'clock and we're seated. We have our drinks. I gave him my order and I got the ribs, the steak, and fish. So I'll let you know how it is. This is my first time here and Mikey tells me that it is the largest Rainforest Cafe in the world. Typically they can seat pre-COVID 1,100 guests, but nowadays they're probably only at a 30% capacity. Also, I wanted to point out that they requested we keep our masks on until we have actually placed our order and received our drinks. So, just wanted to let you guys know. So next to the garbage cans that have now been conveniently opened so you don't actually have to touch it, they do actually have these hand washing stations. It's just like the one in Busch Gardens. It's a pump style. So they've got some of these set up around here too. That's wonderful. So we are back in the parks, and this is our take 2 with some of the rides. And I wanted to actually point out that, where's my finger? That mountain peak is not Everest. It's the second one that's Everest, and this is Kilimanjaro. Little known fact. So we just got off of the Navi River ride, and that means we did the Flight of Passage twice and the Navi River ride twice. If that's any indication of how slow this land is, that would be it. This place is usually packed at least an hour wait for both. We also did Everest twice. I mean, who gets that opportunity? So this is now gearing to the end of our journey. We're gonna try to find ourselves some Mickey ice creams and then head out. But it's been a wonderful day here at Animal Kingdom. This is Lily with HufflePost, and I'll see you next time at the park. Okay, I lied. I got this one instead. Enjoy. Bye.